Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes back with another one, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, watch out for spam, WhatsApp in the comments down below. Feel free to join VIP to be alerted whenever we get in and out of plays. Also, get your free stock from down below as well, guys. So as we know, guys, we supposed to be going crazy right now with the plays, but we can't help whenever we on top of stuff. So, we on top of stuff like we are, and they have to come with other forms to slow it down. This week's supposed to be an amazing week for the market. Last week's supposed to be an amazing week. You could tell how we ended off on Friday on last week that it was a very bogus week. Also, how Bitcoin is up phenomenal. From 15,000 all the way up to the $20,000 range plus over above that 20K mark. Bitcoin doing well, and it's supposed to be running in sync with the market. And that's not 100% just because Bitcoin up is supposed to be up. We know that. But everything that got Bitcoin up is the same reasons for the market to be up. Everything that got Bitcoin down was the same reasons for the market to be down. So not just off the fact of it's up, it's the 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 fundamentals and the psychology behind it as well, because it's not just definitely fundamentals is out of the window with a lot of this. Stocks will be down when they reporting good earnings and doing well, positive cash flow, and they could be doing bad and the stock price would be up. So that's why I say fundamentals out the window. But from the fundamental standpoints of rising inflation, rising interest rates, that caused the market in Bitcoin to come down. Now we is on the flip side of that. So the market in Bitcoin should be up, but the market is steady being stagnant after having, a good week before last going crazy. But now they had to slow it down. And how we know something fishy is going on because, guys, look at this. It's real. It's not just for play. New York Stock Exchange investigates technical issues that briefly halted some trading. So first off, before we even go further, or let's go ahead and continue, the New York Stock Exchange is investigating why trading was briefly halted for dozens of companies Tuesday just after the market opened. You know why they halted it? Because, like I said, the market supposed to be blowing right now. It's insane. Money supposed to be falling out of the tree. But they halted it, and halt, look up the definition for halt, not the why they do halts within the market, because they say a circuit breaker, or too many orders coming in, it got to catch up with itself, or a big anticipation of news is also why they halted, and they openly say that. So why is you slowing down and stopping trading? Because halt mean abruptly come to a stop. That mean they actually like, oh, stop, shut this down. This thing is about to blow. We can't let it happen today. We gotta let these contracts expire worthless again this week like they did last week, and then let it blow possibly next week, and possibly we'll do the same thing next week. But it's about to blow. It's going to blow. It's just as hard to time it whenever you got these people doing these type of things, guys. So even with all around that, that's why the key to it is aiming small, missing small, because you already know, guys, because we run into it in the counters like this. And that's why you want to add to your winners and cut your losers, because once it does go our way, and they can't stop it from happening, that's when you add to those winners and make those crazy days, to where these days like this don't even matter. Just sit back and wait for the market to do what it do, right? But it just got to be brought up and brought to you guys' attention. As we guys could see, now you know what halts are and why they say they do it, and now you know the definition of a halt, and it all makes sense, right? This is just another form of the manipulation to do right in front of your face. Everything else is they try to do it behind closed doors and cover it up through dark pools and rerouting the orders and all these other tactics that they do. But this, the halting, that's what they can do in form of manipulation right in front of your face. Like, we just stop it. Why would you stop it when it's in the favor for the smaller guys? Because most people retail going long. It's in favor for us every time they really halt it. They'll halt it whenever it's tanking, pulling back too. But I see more halts on the way up than I do on the way down. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at it. Major names impacted, including, and I bet it's all big companies, large cap companies, because they is going to be dictators of the overall market. They make the market push up when they push up. So included Verizon, McDonald's, Morgan Stanley, AT&T, Nike, according to the New York Stock Exchange. Many of those stocks made large moves just minutes into the morning trading session. So if they made large moves to the upside within minutes, best believe you already know what was about to take place. Like I said, my information, everything, my stocks, it all falling in place. We just can't help that this right here, stuff like this, that proof in the pudding, is taking place. So as we see, guys, it was sending companies like Wells Fargo and Morgan Stanley into a nosedive. They say New York Stock Exchange says trading issue that led to dozens of stocks being halted has been resolved. The major stocks impacted included, we just discussed those. Many stocks were shown to have abnormally large moves when the market opened, which may have triggered volatility halts. The New York Stock Exchange said at roughly 9:50 a.m., all of the systems were operational. So, as we know, guys, they steady trying to slow this thing down, the market down from blowing up, because it got a lot of catching up to do. And when they actually start to move, it's going to be a wild, wild day for the market. But even if, they halted to the downside during a time like this, though, the bigger the dips, the bigger the rips at a moment like this, with Bitcoin being up, with the economic data lining up in our favor. That morning panic like that, stocks falling dollars at a time, that was good. People was going to eat it up, and that would have sent it. After that, you get what I'm saying? So anyways, the more choppiness, the spike up $1, and then to give back the $2, that's exactly what you want to see, because that means big things are coming. You already know what to do, guys. Add me on Instagram. I love y'all. Get in VIP, and we